Hey everyone, Shabim here, and welcome back to another episode of our WWE 2K19 Universe Mode. We are back with our last episode of AEW before we hit our second pay-per-view Double or Nothing this weekend. And here we go then, Tag Team #1 Contendership. One of these teams will face off against the Young Bucks at Double or Nothing for the AEW Tag Team Championships. And as you saw on the entrances, we've got Best Friends who defeated the Revival and a boy and his dinosaur to get to this match. And of course, they are the current IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. You've got SCU who defeated the Lucha Brothers and Jack Evans and Angelico to make it here. And of course we have got the New Era Foundation who defeated the New Day and the Dark Order and are currently the Lucha Underground Tag Team Champions. So yeah, there's a lot on offer here tonight, a lot of show as well, and it'd be interesting to see if either Best Friends or New Age Foundation were to win. They could become the first tag team in this universe mode to hold two belts at once. However, the Young Bucks are definitely going to be a team we look to do that as well. The Bucks are going to be part of, obviously, AEW. I think we'll still have them as part of Ring of Honor. They're part of New Japan. I'm thinking of letting them be part of Impact again, because they were part of Impact. They were part of Impact when I was watching Impact religiously every week. So it's definitely something I want to see some more of, actually. I'm just trying my hardest not to overuse people, because I know I have been. I mean, our main event tonight involves Fenix again. I do apologise. But, you know, he's just so good. He's so freaking good. And I tell you what, can we really refuse Fenix versus Kenny Omega in tonight's main event? No, it has to happen at some point, doesn't it? So that is our main event. Yep, Fenix versus Kenny Omega. We'll also see MJF go one-on-one against PAC tonight as well. Since the last time we had an AEW episode, we have seen, of course, Jon Moxley has become the brand new United States champion in IWGP, in New Japan Pro Wrestling, which is interesting because it actually means he pinned our AEW champion. And talking of brand new champions, Kenny Omega obviously defeated Suzuki at Dominion as well last weekend to become the IWGP Heavyweight Champion. So currently, Omega is the Pro Wrestling Guerrilla Champion and the IWGP Heavyweight Champion. This weekend, he could also be the AEW Champion. Kenny Omega is absolutely destroying anybody he comes into contact with. And tonight, he has Fenix. And you know what? A win for Fenix does make him a very powerful opponent. Kaz now looking for a springboard. Didn't really pay off though, did it really? As Dave Boy Smith Jr. rolls that pin through on Trent, and Trent rolls it back. Teddy Hart breaks it up. Kaz now sending Chuck Taylor crashing to the outside. Trent bringing Dave Boy Smith Jr. back up to his feet, and Christopher Daniels taking down Teddy Hart. Kazarian now, nice scoop slam. Christopher Daniels trying to catch Teddy, but Teddy catches Daniels, now hooks him up into the crunchy, sits on the shoulders, but Daniels able to break out after a 1 count. Nice Northern Light suplex on the outside by Dave Boy Smith Jr. on Trent. Teddy Hart shooting star press on Chuck Taylor. On Christopher Daniels, but Kazarian was there to break it up straight away. Kazarian, nice. Sort of like a running crossbody, only there for a 1 count. Of course, remember this is six-man, well, it's triple threat tornado tag team elimination action. So both members of the team do have to be eliminated. Nice kill switch there by Kazarian, now just slapping Teddy Hart as Davey Boy Smith Jr. with the pile driver. on Chuck Taylor now into a nice gut wrench suplex, but now Trent catches him and drops him in the crunchy. He has him pinned. Teddy Hart's on the outside. And there we go. Dave Boy Smith Jr. is the first man eliminated from this match. Only one of the New Era Foundation are still in this one as Trent going for it once again. There's a second crunchy. 1, 2. Oh, and Daniel's able to kick out Kazarian. Didn't even notice. He's still working over Teddy Hart on the outside. That's uppercut there by Chris Daniels. Daniels now with a, oh, nice side effect onto the knee. Look at the crimson mask that Teddy Hart is wearing. Stunner by Daniels. Sorry, by Kazarian. There's a pin by Kazarian, and the New Era Foundation are out of this match. They will not be double champions. The Lucha Underground Tag Team Champions been eliminated here. Kazarian now dropping a boot on the inside of the leg. Now stamping on the knee as well of Chuck Taylor. Kazarian now looking to stamp on the back of the knee of Chuck as Daniels brings Trent back up to his feet. Now Daniels catches Trent with a jawbreaker. It's a good chance here now then. SCU have Chuck Taylor isolated on the inside of the ring. Chuck fighting back. There's a reverse DDT on Kazarian. Chuck with the right hands now to raining down on Christopher Daniels. The next elimination of this match is key. It's make or break for both these teams. Nice boot in the face there by Chris Daniels. Gets around the back. There's the clubbing blow. Then into a crossroads on Chuck Taylor. Doesn't go for the pin though. Tries to bring Chuck back up to his feet. You just see both Trent and Kazarian on the outside. I apologise, I'm coughing in the middle of videos. How unprofessional. I've still not 100% back on my voice, I don't think, you know. It's still a bit rough. Kazarian's down on the outside here as Chuck is stalking Daniels, and Daniels are able to fight back. I think Chuck might have been thinking awful waffle. Awful waffle? Such a fun word that is to say. Awful waffle. In comes Kazarian then. And Trent rolls to the outside with Christopher Daniels. And this could be a dangerous moment for them, because there's Kazarian with a stunner on Chuck Taylor. If Chris Daniels can keep Trent occupied on the outside, which he... Ref. The ref... What on earth is that? The ref didn't even count. He just held his hand up. That's stupid. That's a glitch I've yet to see, but it's not a very good one, is it? He is counting this time, though, after the neck breaker on Trent, and there's the elimination. Wow, best friends are going to feel screwed here after that. They really are. Uppercut. Strong right hand, and now, oh, Chuck was looking for the awful waffle. But Daniels was there to break it up. Chuck now rolling Christopher Daniels through. It's 2-on-1 now, isn't it? It's Christopher Daniels and Kazarian versus Chuck Taylor. Chuck now taking Daniels up into a pile driver. Kazarian's struggling here. He's in the corner. He gets clotheslined by Chuck Taylor, and Kazarian rolls to the outside as well. Chuck Taylor dominating both members of SCU at this point in time. If he can get one elimination, this could be massive for best friends. Really could. Chuck Taylor slides back in, of course, one half of the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions after defeating War Machine at the weekend. Chuck Taylor awful waffle on Kazarian. Daniels is down the outside. 1, 2, and 3. Wow. This is big. This is very big. Chuck Taylor versus Christopher Daniels. The winner's team is going to Double or Nothing to fight the Bucks for the AEW Tag Team Championships. Yeah, I messed the word up, I know. Daniels now taking Chuck Taylor up on his shoulders. Going to drop him face first against the ring steps. Dropping a boot into the arm as well. Daniels there with the arm breaker. Bringing Chuck back up. Stiff right hand in the face, but Chuck rolls him through with the arm drag. Chuck sending Daniels back into the ring. A boot in the spine. And now what's Chuck's plan here? Dragging Daniels towards the ropes. Well, he's got his feet. A referee hasn't even noticed the fact that Chuck's feet are on the ropes. Chuck with his strikes. Daniels now though looking at that side effect onto the knee once again by the looks of it, but Chuck fighting free. Sending Daniels off the ropes. Up and down goes Daniels, crashing spine first into the mat. Chuck with a big boot in the back. One of these two men are going to be taking their team to Double or Nothing this weekend to fight for the AEW Tag Team Championships. Chuck Taylor now wrenching back at the neck of Daniels. Daniels fights free. Chuck, wow, what a little jab that was out of nowhere. Sending Daniels against the ropes again, looking for the knee strike. Daniels avoids it. Now Daniels catches Chuck into a Russian leg sweep. Running double axe handle. Chuck rolls out the way. Now Daniels sending Chuck into the corner with such force that Chuck bounces back out into the mat. Is the word I was looking for there for a moment. That's arm breaker there by Christopher Daniels. Daniels bringing Chuck back up to his feet now into the flatliner now. Koji clutch submission. Will this be enough? Will Chuck Taylor tap? Chuck Taylor does tap and SCU win the match. SCU are going to Double or Nothing. SCU. There we go. Great match. Trent was on a right elimination spree at the beginning, wasn't he? There was that shooting star press, but right in front of Kazarian was never going to be enough, was it? There was the kill switch. I think that might have been what busted open Teddy Hart. Pile driver there by David West Smith Jr. on Chuck Taylor. But SCU do pick up the victory, and that is a lot of momentum for them. A huge amount of momentum built up as they go into... That means they've won 2 triple threat tag team matches this month. Of course, they lost the 6-man tag against the Lucha Brothers and Bandido Jr. at Fyter Fest. But apart from that, they've won quite a few big matches. And that momentum might help them in that tag team championship match this Saturday at, of course, Double or Nothing. Right, next match. And here we go then, MJF one-on-one against PAC. Now, I see both these guys doing pretty well moving forward. I mean, MJF is someone who's had a pretty mixed month so far. Of course, lost against Shawn Spears. However, he had an opportunity against Shawn Spears to be added into the American Dream Championship match at Double or Nothing. He lost that match. He then did defeat Joey Janela at Fyter Fest. However, it was a bit of an iffy victory because Joey Janela... MJF, sorry, did low blow Joey Janela in that match. What is this? Oh, right on cue. Joey Janela's here. Joey Janela taking MJF up. Boom. Package pile drive by Joey Janela and MJF. Wow. That was right on cue, wasn't it? There's the pin by PAC. 1, 2... Oh, and MJF just about kicks out. So just I was telling you that MJF defeated Joey Janela by a low blow at Fyter Fest. Evidently, Joey Janela's not happy with that scenario. Wow, it looks like we might have just confirmed ourselves another match for Double or Nothing. I'm thinking MJF, I'm thinking Joey Janela, I'm thinking maybe a bit of a dabble into a gimmick. I don't know, maybe a tables match or something like them sort of lines. Last man standing again. We'll figure something out. But that's going to be pretty cool, actually. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, wow. Joey Janela making his making his appearance here and really rattling MJF, but MJF seems to be back on his feet now, seems to be back in control of this match. PAC, someone who I want to do more with. I mean, the way that I've done it recently with New Japan, of course, we've added quite a lot of new names into the junior heavyweight division in New Japan. So the idea behind that was to allow people like Ricochet, Ospreay, and Neville to fight further up the card. That's our plan anyway. Even people like Kushida and Takahashi as well. But I think Kushida and Takahashi might stay in the junior heavyweight division. But for me, Ospreay, Skull as well. Ospreay, Skull, PAC, and the other one I just said a second ago, Ricochet. They'll all be fighting higher up the card, I think. Maybe I'll just make that a fatal four-way between those four guys, and the winner gets a shot at the Intercontinental Championship or something. I don't know. It's not a bad shout out, actually, is it really? We'll figure it out as we go along. But yeah, that was the plan behind that. So I want to see more from PAC, and I think we probably will have a #1 contendership for the AEW Championship at Double or Nothing as well. And I'm thinking maybe PAC could be involved in that match as well. Give him an opportunity to show what he can do. MJF now into the pin on PAC, and MJF, since being package pile driver, seems to have actually come out of this better off, to be honest with you. He was struggling early match, and now he had taken control, but PAC now up on the top. What's he looking for? Thinking Red Arrow? No. As MJF slowly gets back up to his feet, PAC is stalking, ready to strike with that drop kick. Wow. MJF laid out by that drop kick. PAC now trying to assess the situation, but yeah, the crowd rocked by that Joey Janela interference earlier on in the match. A package pile driver on MJF shows the resilience of MJF to be able to kick out from that and still continue on this far in the match. Pin here by PAC. But that is enough for PAC to get the victory. MJF will argue that he would have done a lot better if he wasn't package pile driven earlier on. But either way, it's PAC who gets the momentum from this one. Look at that, package pile driver Joey Janela making his impact felt. The bad boy. So yeah, it was MJF versus Janela at Fyter Fest. MJF won the match via a low blow. Joey Janela obviously not happy with that scenario whatsoever. So MJF versus Joey Janela will happen at Double or Nothing this weekend. That was a bit of an interesting match, that was. I mean, MJF showed himself to be very, very good. MJF's someone I want to do more with as well. I mean, at the moment, I see him more as an upper mid-carder. But I think, who knows, moving forward, we can get some more of MJF. But that's a great win that is for PAC, and he's someone who will want to be fighting for this AEW Championship at some point soon. And here we go then, oh my god, a V-trigger straight off the bat, wow. Main event time, Kenny Omega, the current PWG champion and of course the current IWGP heavyweight champion, will be taking on Hangman Page this weekend at Double or Nothing to try and become the AEW champion. So he could be, wow, he's already a 2-brand champion, he could be a 3-brand champion. That would be amazing, that would. That would be a real first, that would. What now? What is going on now? Oh, it's Hangman Page. Dropping the red eye. Wow. Hangman Page attacking Kenny Omega. Just saying that Page is defending his AEW championship this weekend against Omega. And Fenix almost taking advantage of that situation as well. Page leaving, just sending a message to Kenny Omega. Saying that he's had it easy so far. But a match against Hangman Page is going to be a lot more difficult. Wow, big forearm there by Fenix. Went for the spinning heel kick. Omega avoids now. Omega taking Fenix up and drops him. Omega show. It's actually worked out okay for Omega here because he's just been hit by his championship opponent's one of his biggest moves, the Red Eye. And he's still fighting strong. He's still in control of this match. That's got to make Page wonder what he needs to do to finish Omega off. I mean, if his Red Eye is not going to be enough this weekend, then what will be? Obviously, Page trying his hardest here to try and break Omega's momentum. A loss here to Fenix would definitely falter Omega's momentum. But if he still comes back and wins from this, that'll give him a boost amount of momentum. It's real risky work there by Hangman Page, but it could be effective. Who knows? Super kick there by Fenix, taking Kenny Omega down now, looking to drop a boot right in the back of the arm of Omega as well. Fenix bringing Omega back up and then dropping him with a Hurricanrana. Fenix in control of the grounded Kenny Omega, now dropping a boot in the chest for Dragon Omega. A bit further away before now dropping him with the cutter. Fenix bringing Omega back up, but Omega tripping Fenix. Now Omega stalking the grounded Fenix. What is Omega's plan here? Middle of the ring. Up on the shoulders he goes. Is he going... Yep, he's going one winged angel. There it is. 1, 2. Oh. Wow, Fenix kicked out. Omega can't seem to believe it, but he's happy. He's in control. Staring down at the grounded Fenix for bringing him back up to a standing base. Dropping him with a clothesline. And a second. Ducking the clothesline. Hitting the super kick. Super kick party. Omega backing away into the corner. We've already seen one in this match. Now there's the... No. Fenix avoiding the second V-trigger. Omega, though, taking him up and dropping him with a brainbuster onto the knee. Standing moonsault as well. Oh, that's actually Kenny Omega's taunt. That's pretty cool, the fact they put that in the game, isn't it? Omega now bringing Fenix back up to his feet now. Into the corner he goes, running knee strike. Fenix fighting Omega away. Omega with a knee in the gut, followed up by the Famehauser. There we go. Omega rolling Fenix over. That could be enough for the 1, the 2. No. Fenix kicking out once again. Kenny Omega wrenching back at the neck, reverse chin lock. Will it be enough to keep Fenix grounded this time? I don't think it will be, but it's a good rest hold. Give him a chance to get a bit of a breather in and think about his next move, which looks like Omega has planned. Up on the shoulders for the second time in the match. Hooks the head. One wing angel. Surely that's enough. There we go. Kenny Omega gets the win even after being attacked by his opponent for this weekend, Hangman Page. What a victory that is for Kenny Omega. There's the Red Eye, or the Dead Eye. It's Dead Eye, not Red Eye, is it? What am I on about Red Eye? The Dead Eye. Is it Dead Eye or Red Eye? I can't remember now. They're both pretty iffy names for that move, to be honest with you. And Page thought, yeah, my work's done, and he walked out, thinking that Fenix was going to get the victory. He can't hang around for much longer, of course, because then Omega would have got the victory by disqualification, so left the arena, left it to Fenix. But Kenny Omega, he's on just too good a form at the moment. Nothing stands in the way of Kenny Omega. And after the second of the One Wing Angels, Kenny Omega defeats Rey Fenix. Wow. So there we go. Kenny Omega victorious this weekend. He fights for the AEW Championship, looking to add that to his current Pro Wrestling Guerrilla Championship and his IWGP Heavyweight Championship as well. Kenny Omega is an absolute beast, and the referee's ruining the hard cam shot. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, then please do hit the like button. Of course, subscribe if you would like to see some more. We'll be back on Saturday for our next AEW show. Of course, that will be the Double or Nothing pay-per-view. And, of course, we'll be back tomorrow for some Ring of Honor. It's Ring of Honor tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah, it's Wednesday, yeah. Ring of Honor tomorrow. Okay. I've said all the other good stuff, haven't I? That's like and subscribe stuff. That, you know, this. They didn't say it anymore. It's all standard now, and you guys know what I'm on about. You guys, I'm just. Why am I still talking? I should have finished the video like 20 seconds ago, and I just look like an idiot. So, you know. Yeah. Okay then. Well. Okay. Yeah. Good night. Bye.